Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my good old-fashioned Google Sketchup series. So yeah, today we're going to talk about navigation, like how to navigate around the view plane and basic tools. Alright, so you can navigate around the view plane. Like you may notice that clicking and right-clicking does nothing. What you actually want to do is use the scroll wheel for pretty much everything. Now to zoom in, you want to use the scroll wheel and just scroll it up and down. It's pretty basic. And to orbit around like this, just click in the scroll wheel. God dang it, scroll wheel. And to pan around the scene, you want to hold left shift and click in the scroll wheel, and you can move like pretty basic. Like if we wanted to go over to this view plane on the opposite vector, we could just orbit, pan, orbit, pan. Pretty easy. You might even be able to just orbit, but whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much the basic functions and stuff, nonsense like that. So now let's get to your tools. I'm not sure. We should have enough time. Okay, so this is the line. Line is pretty much a freehand draw. Like you can draw anything, but it has to be like a straight, flat out line. See, just do a rectangle. Pretty bad apples. The rectangle tool is for exactly that, just drawing a rectangle, and the circle tool is also for exactly that, drawing a circle. Note that it is based on radius, not like circumference or diameter, just radius. Just remember that. And this is the curvy line tool. I don't know what, arc tool, same thing. So you can like edge something like that, and then you can make it a rectangle over here and a rectangle over here, and then let's just say, for the sake of this, let's just say we had these two connected and we wanted to make this curve. As you can see, we could make a little curved path. Pretty interesting actually. So yeah, after that we have the eraser tool. You won't really use this that much. You'll more be doing select and delete. This right here is the paint tool. The paint tool is pretty much just texturing an object. Like say this was 3D right now, which we'll get to this tool in a second. Say this was 3D right now and we wanted to materialize it, we could just click it with the paint bucket or hold left shift to paint the whole thing. And you might have to remember that left shift part, okay? So let's get rid of that box. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, I just used this tool, but this is the push and pull tool, and if you ever used any Autodesk software or something, you pretty much understand a lot of this tool, the biggest parts. So yeah, all we're going to be talking about for now is extrude / subdivide, and pretty much what that does is splits this into two figures, and that's very useful for stuff like angles and nonsense like that. And here, let me just give you a quick example. Alright, let's say we had this square, okay, and let me go ahead and explain how to do the extrude. So pretty much all you have to do with the push and pull tool is just click on the surface and pull up or down, and stuff like that. Sometimes your normals won't appear down here because that's the opposite of the view plane. Just remember that. That's very important, especially if you're coming from my Unity tutorials or something like that and don't know how to use Google SketchUp or Blender or something like that. So what we want to do is we're just going to scroll this up, and to extrude we want to go ahead and press Control, and as you can see, to tell us that we're extruding, we have that little plus sign by the push and pull tool, and we can pretty much just pull that up. And this is useful for stuff like if we wanted to make an air vent out of this. Let's just use this example. Okay, and we could just connect this really easily, like surprisingly easily, like that, and like that, and there we go. We have a nice little ventilation shape, and then we could texture paint it gray or whatever, and it would work out just fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna get rid of that with Control C. And we're going to move on to our next, we're going to move on to our next tool, which is the multiple item select tool. Sorry for that. It's pretty basic. I don't think you'll really use it that much. I mean, it's pretty much just you pick stuff up with it, and you can, why did I say multiple item? You can click on it, and then it's not a multiple. I'm kind of trying to explain this. It's a face/vertex item clicker, and it duplicates items. That's what I meant. Alright, then we have this little rotation thing. It's pretty convenient actually. Like, say we had a huge cylinder on the playing field, and we wanted to rotate it or something. We could just do it, and it has a nice little neat protractor and stuff on it. So we could just, oh god. As of right now, we're only rotating the face though, so this looks kind of ridiculous, but whatever. So we could just do that. I don't know what that is, some kind of nuclear technology. And so yeah, we're going to get to the other tools in the next episode. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff you guys do on YouTube. My name is Emmett the Engineer, and goodbye.